Cam Tibbetts, Atlanta, Georgia. Cam Tibbetts.
Hunter Bright, New Orleans, please. Hunter Bright, New Orleans.
Stephen Curran, Marietta, Georgia. Stephen Curran.
Matthew O'Connell, Nashville, Tennessee. Tennessee.
Trent, Atlanta.
Vernon Falcon.
John, Tennessee. John Williams, Jeffrey Ryan, Nashville, Tennessee. Jeffrey
Dylan Bose, Middleburg, South Africa. Dylan Bose, Middleburg.
Sounds solid, Tennessee. Sounds solid. Glasgow, Scotland.
Caleb House, Houston, Texas. Caleb House.
Cameron Troxler, New Orleans, Louisiana. Cameron Troxler.
All right, as these teams are getting set for the kickoff, Mexico will be kicking out to USA Blue, and the ball is kicked. This championship has almost recovered Mexico, and they're able to get the ball themselves in the pitch, getting it inside USA South territory. Nice little crash by Mexico, trying to take it in nice and early, use the aggressive force, and a big hit by USA South. Mexico using those fours nice and early, trying to crash down. Another big hit, and we look for this to be a nice little gritty game. Both these teams leaving it all on. And it looks like Mexico setting up to touch. Looks like the kick is going to be made by number 13, Alvaro Lopez. And Alvaro able to get the ball through. Mexico going up early, 3-0. USA South setting up to kick the ball into touch. Kick the ball for the kickoff. Ryan with the short kick. And it recovered by USA South. Nice little fend off by the forwards as they're taken down inside the 40 in Mexico territory. South trying to use those forwards early, bring those Mexican players in. Nice little dummy by Dylan Bose, captain for this USA South team. Mexico able to recover the ball on the ruck, on the counter ruck. Nice little play by Mexico as they're driving it forward, taking down just a little outside the 40, inside their territory. A little bit of a mishap on the communication between the players. USA South able to still maintain the ball. And it looks like we're going to have a scrum advantage going USA South. And it looks like we're going to have a bit of a water break. It looks like we have an injury on the field, so it'll be a little bit. Looks like we'll be setting up for the scrum. Scrum is reset. And man's able to get it out, getting it out to Jeremy Rain. Rain getting it to Troxler. Taking it around the edge. That's number 14, Caleb. Trying to find a little space on the outside. South able to get the ball over to 22. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty advantage going to USA South. Looks like South will be kicking 4 points. Have a little less wind than we had earlier in the day with the Trinidad versus Barbados match. Trinidad taking that game 34-11. And Dylan Bowes getting the ball, and it does not go through. Mexico taking the ball down. It'll be taken back at the 22. Looks like Lopez was setting up for the quick. And ball is blocked. In touch, picked up by South. Ryan getting the ball out. Trying to find a little space. Nice little ruck, and South trying to go for the short possession. Ryan getting it out to Boast. Trying to find a little open space. That's Andrew Rapé, and he loses it forward. Mexico able to recover the ball, taking it down the middle. Nice little broken tackle, and he's taken down just before the 40 inside Mexico territory. That was number 15, Rodrigo Ripoll. And a big attack by the number 3, that is Stephen Curran, coming in on the scrum half for Mexico. Pollard trying to take it in himself again. Ball's taken out to Lopez. Lopez trying to kick it deep. And this is going to be USA South possession deep inside their territory. Great kick by Lopez. Recovered by Troxler. And we're going to get looks like the teams were not spaced enough, so it's going to be a reset on the line out. And South able to recover the ball and loses it forward. Mexico able to recover, and Mexico is pulled out into touch. That was a recovery by number 2, Yafat. So there'll be no advantage from that knock-on. It's going to come back to the scrum. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to Mexico. Mexico getting the ball out. That's Andreas Rodriguez with a nice little number 12, Diego Gutierrez is able to get the ball in for the struck. Mexico up early, 8-0. As we await, let's give you the starting lineup for Mexico.
Adolfo Acevedo Martínez, Querétaro. Adolfo Acevedo Martínez.
Yafet Suro, Nuevo León. Yafet Esteban Viñas, Estado de México. Esteban
Carlos Viñas, Mexico City.
Bernardo Hernández, Estado de México. Bernardo.
Hola, soy de Saltillo y mi nombre es Luis Enrique Cárdenas Hernández. Hola,
Jean-Paul Cisa, Mexico City.
Morgan Tula, Guadalajara. Andrés Rodríguez, Estado de México.
Yeudiel Suro, Monterrey. Yeudiel.
Diego Gutiérrez, Guadalajara. Diego Gutiérrez.
Álvaro López, León, Guanajuato.
Carlos Márquez, Saltillo, Coahuila. Carlos
Rodrigo Ripoll, Querétaro.
Adolfo Acevedo Martínez. Adolfo Acevedo Martínez.
Yafet Suro, Nuevo León. Yafet Suro.
And the kick is good. Mexico taking up the score, 10-0. .22 minutes remaining in this half. Ryan setting up the ball. And recovered by Mexico. Trying to find a little space. That's number 6, Luis Cardenas. It's taken down at the 40. Mexico trying to push it through. Big ruck over by Mexico. Lopez with the kick. Recovered by Troxler. Troxler trying to find a little space, evading one tackler, breaking another, trying to find some help on the outside and gets taken down just before the 50. Nice little take by number 2. That is Hunter Bright. Ball's kicked back, still recovered by Troxler. Troxler trying to kick the ball out, and it goes into touch. And it's going to be taken back for the spot of the kick. Ball's taken out in the line out. Taken in by Lopez. Lopez getting it short into Suro. And knocked forward by Mexico, recovered by South. The advantage. And the whistle's going to be called. Looks like Matthew O'Connell is down. Players trying to take a little bit of a water break while they get this sorted out. Don't like to see injuries on the field. Nice tough play, but we want to keep those injuries on the low. We want to take this moment to thank our sponsors. Canterbury, committed to the game. They want to let you know that they support USA South Panthers as well as youth rugby. Also want to thank our sponsors, Omni Resort and Hotel, providing the field and accommodations, great locations, great golf, all around awesome resort. You never have to leave the campus. And we also want to thank Central Florida, providing assistance for field location and more. South's trying to get it out to the edge. Fading one tackler. Troxer trying to take it in himself. And it's taken down just before the 50. Nice little crash by the force, taking it down to the 50. USA South trying to use those barreling aspects to get through. It's going to be a penalty advantage to Mexico, holding the ball in the tackle. South having to back up. Lopez setting to kick the ball out into touch. It's going to be a line out going to Mexico, taken deep inside South territory. And line out is formed. Nice little maul by Mexico. Taking it deep. South getting pushed back on the defense. And nice little attack by South, preventing the outside run by Mexico. Rodriguez trying to take it in himself. Mexico already in position to threaten for another score. Nice little offload to Carlos Viñas. Dummy end. Great tackle by number 7, Brennan Falcon. You can see the aggression Mexico is putting in. Trying to just really bring this South defense in. Great gang tackle by South, trying to prevent the diving try. And we have a score. Mexico able to get their second try of the day. Lopez will be setting up for the score, for the conversion. 20 minutes remaining in this half. Mexico up 17. To 0. Ball's kicked up. And have a penalty. It looks like we're going to be going to the yellow card against South. Hitting the player in the air. Can't do that. It'll be a penalty advantage Mexico. Sin bin player is going to be number 5, James Kinch. South. And it looks like we're going to have another whistle. It's going to be a penalty advantage going to USA South. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to USA South. And ball's picked up by the scrum half for Mexico. Great defense by USA South. But it looks like number 15, that is Rodrigo Ripoll, is able to still get some movement. Defense by South on the tackle. Ball being taken out wide. Nice dummy by number 10, Andreas Rodriguez. Big tackle by South. That was number 7, Brennan Falcon. Lopez trying to do the speedy crash. South able to use their defense, preventing a lot of that momentum by Mexico. Another great tackle that looked like 8-man John Williams. Mexico able to get over the 22 inside the 22, inside South territory. And a nice dummy by Rodriguez, and still on his feet, trying to find a little open space, taking it out to the edge and in for the diving score. Mexico builds on their lead, up 22-0. Andreas Rodriguez able to get in for the score. "14 minutes remaining in this half on the score clock. Lopez setting up for the conversion. South feeling the loss of James Kinch at the moment in the sin bin. Lopez waiting on the wind as he gets ready to kick into the wind. And the conversion is good. Mexico going up 24-0. Jeremy Rain setting up for the kickoff. Ball's taken deep. Still not recovered, and recovered by Mexico. Mexico trying to find a little space. Nice tackle into touch by USA South. Great gang tackle on the player. South would get the possession inside Mexico territory at the 22. South able to recover the ball on the line out, taking it out wide to Bose. Bose getting it out to Inglis. Trying to find a space. That's Williams taking it in himself, tripping over himself and taking it inside the 22. Ball 6 and knocked forward. Mexico able to recover, having the advantage. Ball getting out to Lopez. Lopez setting up for the deep kick. It's recovered by Troxler. Troxler looking for a little bit of space, trying to get his team back together. Getting it out to the edge. That's number 13, Andrew Rapay. And we have a penalty advantage coming from the side against USA South. Mexico will have the advantage. South just unable to take advantage of the opportunities, getting it deep inside Mexico's territory, but unfortunately not able to get back on side. And ball is kicked. It goes into touch just before the 40 inside Mexico territory. Rain gets the ball in. And we have a rotation. It's going to be scrum advantage still going to South. Rain getting the ball out to Boast. Trying to find a little bit of space on the edge. Little bobble ball. And big tackle by Mexico with the gang tackle. South able to still maintain possession in the ruck. Boast trying to find a little space. Getting it out to Troxler. Great hands by Troxler. Taken down at the 40. And it looks like we're going to have a forward pass. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to Mexico. Looks like we're about to have a sub. Christian Calvillo coming in. Looks like it will be Hunter Breet coming out for South Blue. Correction, that is Cameron Tibbetts coming out on the substitution. Mexico gets the ball in. Ball's being taken out wide. Lopez with the flying catch. And open field burst. That is number 15, Rodrigo Ripoll. He's taken down just before the 22. South attempting to counter ruck. A penalty advantage going to South. Diving into the ruck against Mexico, so South will get the penalty advantage. And the ball is kicked out deep, and it doesn't go into touch. We have another whistle on the field. Mexico taking the ball in off the line out. And ball goes into touch. Just under 6 minutes remaining in this half. Mexico still leading this game 24-0. And USA South recovering the ball on the line out. Trying to find space on the edge. Great run by number 11. That is Samuel. That is Caleb House. Nice crash by Williams. And ball's lost forward. Mexico the ball. Another ball lost forward, and it's going to be taken back from the original scrum. It'll be teams were expected to be in the finals against each other. Mexico obviously coming in with the hype, being the incumbent and champions, and they've been playing up to it so far. But USA South not falling into semifinals last year, but having a year of cohesiveness and bringing about 10 veterans back for the squad put South in a position that people expected them to come out strong, and so far they have. It looks like, despite the score, can never give up on any of these teams. Anything can happen between them. Poulard is set and putting the ball in for the scrum. Finding it out to Rodriguez. Nice little dump off. Getting it down to his center. Nice little crash and run, getting it over to 50. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty advantage. Coming from the side. South will have the advantage, getting ready to kick the ball into touch. And line out is set. Coming up on the last play, ref's clock just expiring. With the line out. And ball covered by number 3. That's Stephen Curran. Curran taking it in himself, looking for a little bit of support. And it looks like it's going to be a scrum advantage. Knock on against Mexico inside that ruck. It's going to be a scrum advantage to South. And we're going into halftime. 24-0. This is the 2015 Canterbury NACRA U19 Men's Rugby Championships. We'll be right back for the second half. .144 meters on the side. Tackle low and proper. And women are we want to inform you. We want to entertain. We want to provide the best coverage of rugby events that you can access. National, club, college, and under 19. Gifttime Rugby Network. Check us out online and don't subscribe. All right, we're coming back in. Second half of this championship game, Mexico up 24-0. USA South kicking off to Mexico. And the second half has kicked off. Mexico not able to recover and able to recover it, and it goes out into touch. It's going to be South possession on the line out deep inside Mexico territory. Rain will be setting up to put the ball in for the line out. Ball is lost and it is taken by Mexico, taken down just before the 22. Nice little pooch kick going out into touch. South able to recover the ball on the line out, getting it out to Boast. South's trying to take it into their centers. Nice little pass and offload, getting it past the 40. And ball's lost forward, Mexico in possession. And the whistle is blown, it's gonna be the knock on. It'll be Mexico scrum advantage. We have a bit of windiness. South taking it in themselves. That was number 8, Williams. A little spin off and South taking down just outside the 40. Trying to crash it through. Trying to start this half with a newfound aggression. And South loses the ball forward. It's going to be advantage going. Ball's taken out to Rodriguez. Trying to dummy it out. Taking it in himself. Little bit of a happy ball, and it's going to be a knock and scrum advantage going to South. Having an early water break. Heat's starting to pick up out here. Scrum is taken. And we have a and it's going to be on the scrum. And Mexico able to recover the ball, getting it out to Lopez. Lopez taking it inside. A nice crash. And a big hit on the scrum half coming through the gate. And it looks like we get the penalty advantage. Not rolling away by Mexico. That was a great hit by USA South with some necessary aggression in the game. Hopefully they can utilize that to build some momentum, build some offense. Bose gets the ball out into touch. Have 20 minutes remaining in this match. Mexico still up 24-0. USA South trying to find some kind of offense to be able to put some points in the board. Looks like we have another free kick for USA South. Ball's taken out wide. Nice broken tackle by number 7, Brennan Falcon. South getting it over to 50. Ball went backwards, still in possession. And we have a penalty advantage. Looks like the ref will be speaking with one of the players. It's going to USA South. Ref's going to have a little conversation with the sideline judge. Looks like we're going to have a little captain-to-captain discussion. It looks like we're having subs in. The 2 flankers for South, Brendan Falcon and John Williams coming out. Let you know shortly who came in for them. Looks like we have number 16, Alex Abel. And correction, Brennan Falcon, number 7, is still on. It was just 6, Michael Curran coming. 17 minutes remaining in this match. And we have a to Mexico. Scrum half had to get the ball in a little bit faster. Big hit by Brennan Falcon. Another big hit by Falcon. He was trying to get his Brian Urlacher on. Get it out to the outside. That's number 5, James Kinch. And we have a penalty advantage. Holding on to the ball inside the tackle. Opportunity for this South team. Lopez will look to kick this ball out into touch. Looks like we're going to have a substitution for Mexico. Number 26, Luis Prado Coming in for number 5, Bernardo Hernandez. And South just barely getting it off. Trying to find space on the outside. That's Pretorius. He's taken down to the 40. South trying to crash it down. Making small progressions. And we have a knock on by Sam Tolliver. In a water break, 14 minutes remaining in this match. Looks like we have an injury on the field. Appears to be a down South player. Looks like that was number 19, Malik Williams. The med team continues to inspect him. Looks like we're about to start play again. Malik Williams still on the field. And looks like he'll walk off under his own power. Looks like he has a bit of a bloody nose, so we're happy to hear it's nothing. It doesn't look like it's anything serious. Subbing in for Williams is going to be AJ Malone. Ball's taken out. Lopez with the dummy, looking into open field, looking for the offload, and it goes out into touch. Unable to connect with his wing and center. Quick by USA, and it is going to be nullified. Looks like the Quick did not go 5 meters, so they're going to be giving the ball to Mexico. We'll be seeing the scrum advantage. It was quick thinking by AJ Malone and USA South, but unable to really take advantage of it. It seems to have been the name of the game. South team, finding opportunities and beginning to take advantage of it, but somehow being not able to fully take advantage whenever it comes through. So South will be taking advantage of that scrum, and it's going to be a free kick. Quick, you use Brendan Falcon trying to find Rain. Rain getting it to Tolliver, and the ball is lost as Mexico is able to recover the drop ball. We're going to have a penalty advantage going to Mexico. Quick by Mexico. Couple of dummies trying to find a little space. Rodriguez taken down inside the 50. Penalty to South. Quick by Rain. Rain get it out to Boast. A batted pass by Mexico, and it's going to be advantage to South. Knocked on by Mexico, so it's going to be scrum advantage near the 40. We have a nice little crowd out here for this championship match. Everybody's been waiting for this one. Tough game for this USA South Blue team, but you have to give a lot of credit to Mexico. They are an incredibly talented and skilled team. You can see them have really great progression with each other. They've played a long time with each other. Looks like Mexico will be putting in another substitution. Max Martinez coming in. And it looks like Alvaro will be coming off the field. Lopez has done so much this game. One of the key components in this. Finding plenty of room to kick. That open space. Bo's trying to find a little bit of kicking room. Rapolo breaking one tackle, finding with the pooch kick. Recovered by Rain, and we have a penalty advantage. It's going to be on the tackle on Rapolo, playing the man without the ball. Looks like Rapolo's down for a bit. Looks like Rapolo's able to get up off of his own power. Just got the wind knocked out of him a bit. South being pushed back to 10 meters. Looks like Dylan Bose is also a little bit winded, but he manages to get back. Rodriguez is setting to kick the ball into touch. Inside the 22. And Mexico able to recover, trying to set up the maul. Trying to look for a little spot, getting it out to Gutierrez. Gutierrez was still on out to the edge. It's cut inside. That was number 21. Yadel Suro. And we have a penalty advantage going to South, diving into the ruck against Mexico. Lucky break for this South team. Ball attempted to be kicked out into touch, does not go out into touch. Broken tackle by Mexico, trying to dummy it out and get it out to the outside, getting it to Rapol. Rapol gets south. And we have a poached ball, looking for this breakaway, taken down at the 50. South trying to still maintain possession. Mexico with a huge counter ruck. Coach the ball in the ruck, and it will still maintain Mexico's ball after the break. Just under 10 minutes remaining in this match. South able to crash it through, getting it back over the 50 inside Mexico territory. Both trying to evade a tackler. Malone trying to find space on the outside with the breakaway, cutting it back inside, breaking one tackle. Looking for it, he's taken down. Ball is lost. Mexico recovers the ball. Gutierrez is quickly tackled. South looks like they're just wearing down, unable to get those breakaways. Opportunities early. Still a lot of time left on this clock, but has to keep the resilience up. And we have a penalty advantage going to USA South. Diving into the ruck. Rain takes the ball out, trying to get it out wide to the overload. Curran looking to take it in himself with a fend off and taking down inside the 22. Both trying to evade a tackler, taking. South is just trying to find any kind of space they can. Keep consistent play, and they get a knock on. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to Mexico. Looks like we got two subs coming in from Mexico. Franco Guerrero, number 22, and Patricio Falcón. Coming off for Mexico was number 21, Yadel Suro. Looking absolutely spent. He's played a really tough game today. Played really well, finding a lot of breakaway space. And looks like it will be number 14, Carlos Salinas, coming off the field as well. Looking at just under 7 minutes remaining in this match on the score clock. Ball's taken out. Mexico maintaining possession. Big hits by South. Mexico getting it out of there. Looks like we have another penalty advantage going to Mexico. Looks like we got some rain clouds starting to come in as this game's winding down. Mexico with a big kick into touch. I want to take this moment to thank the team, West Darwin, Perry, Bergerman, Cadorius. We were able to hopefully able to put out a great broadcast for y'all. I want to thank NACRA and USA Rugby South for allowing us to be here. Great tournament. Coming in on the last few minutes of this game. Just hitting under 5 minutes. Water's getting taken off. Mexico able to just recover the bumble ball, but it was not straight. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to USA South. Wind to pick up. South getting the ball, kicking the ball deep. Recovered by Rapol. Pole trying to get the and ball still in touch. Mexico able to recover and the ball goes out into touch. It's going to be South possession at the 22. Calvin Gentry coming in. Wind is really starting to pick up out here. Rain gets the ball. Wind carries that one, able to get the ball high in the air. And looks like we're going to have not straight ball. So it's going to be a scrum advantage going to USA, going to Mexico. Florida weather is no joke. These winds have picked up significantly, so ball is still sailing. Mexico able to recover. Just getting to hit on the scrum half. Gentry himself. Breaks one tackle, trying to take down another. South still inside Mexico territory. Brendan Falcon taking it out to the edge, looking for the overload. And the wind just took that ball on the edge. Had number 21 Austin Will on the outside, ready to take that ball in. Hitting the last play, 35, just under 30 seconds remaining in this match. Mexico having the line out. And Mexico with the short play. It's not going to be straight. It's going to be a scrum advantage going to South. Little movement in the scrum. And scrum is engaged. Mexico looking to kick the ball out into touch, and that is game! Mexico has repeated NACRA champions 2 times in a row. 2015 Canterbury NACRA men's U19 rugby champions. Mexico had been playing hard all game, all match long, all tournament long. Gotta give these guys credit. Great coaching. Ruben Duke and the rest of them. USA South cannot be. This was a tough team. USA South put everything they had into it. You got to give them all the credit in the world for this. Want to take this time to go ahead and thank, again, NACRA for providing this match, USA South for being the host. Want to thank our sponsors, Canterbury. We thank our sponsors, Canterbury, committed to the sport. Thank our sponsors, Omni Hotel and Resort. And thank our sponsors, Central Florida Commission. My name is Gifttime and we are out.